came home, I ate, watched a little bit of a streamer I like to watch, and took a small nap. I didn't sleep very well, but I did want to at least nap a little bit. What's up, purple aliens? How you doing? If I spec this for ranked, how the fuck would I do it? I would not use that. Would do these. I think that's kind of a requirement. This is so shit. How it doesn't have how it just doesn't have fucking fighters. It's rough, man. I do this. I could take interceptors without enhanced reaction. Could do that. Which would not be great, but I mean, I could do it. If I sacrifice this and maybe last gasp, do that. This still gives me the ability to trap FDR planes. But I don't have enhanced reactions. Because, I mean, it's important for the bombers. But is it required? Fuck, man, I don't know. I mean, I could always change it later. Just do that. Be done with it. Really? Skip bombers, max speed 230. 242. I mean, that's so fucking huge, though. Like, really, really huge. Oh, because of the plus health model, like 269 health per plane. The fuck? Like, what? Very confused. Yeah, they're fast without it, but does give me an increased quote-unquote amount of time on station. And enhanced reactions is so important. I don't know. Ugh, I really don't want to blow that much in this. That's what I'll start with. Yeah, I didn't get on at 5. Bomb the Thunderer. Salem. Not so much the Moskva. Maybe the Petra? Petra's probably covered in 50. So yeah, kind of. Iate Smoland. Interesting. Thunder is a problem, though.
Autopilot mode enabled.
Testing viability? Just playing it, man. It's new. do the thing a little bit, right? Hey, gear. Yeah, I do think having the 242 is very important. What's the cruising speed? Almost 200. Like, that's great. Holy shit. Like, that's real effing fast. I mean, he's not gonna get caught. That's perfectly fine, though. We need to harass B anyway. Richthofen rockets. That's gonna be a thing, but there's a Holland.
Enemy force detected.
Burgoyne. Burgoyne could take shots at that. Could also drop the Thunder. This is so damn fast. 200 knots without any boost. That's like fucking crazy. Quickly get out of his range here. Definitely lost some stuff though. That is a thing. I'd shatter on the Richthofen if I try to screw with it.
Destination reached.
Not going to be very useful. I have to deal with the Smolensk here. Good news is, we will be able to strike the Smolensk. Bad news is, he'll know I'm coming. Come on. Am I going to see him? Fuck no. How would I be able to see him? I get lucky there. Kind of in Moscow range. Fucking turn, please. Fucking turn, please. Yeah, that's fine.
Attention, support that target.
Definitely not great for resets, but I think we do take Charlie before they do, which is big. Richthofen, Torps are not going to be that big of a deal. It's 3v3. We can push over here, maybe.
Mode enabled.
First, we could get golf clapped by the Thunder. That'd always be fun. But I think we can torp into the Salem. Do I need the bomb speed skill? I don't know what you're talking about. Sorry. I mean, realistically, there's not a lot that you need. You know, the only thing you need to do is to play the game. You could play the entire game without a commander, and that'd be perfectly fine, too. Alright, so I lost a lot of planes before. We do have pretty aggressive regen. I think I can siege down the Salem. Somewhat. That's pretty dumb. So Shima got wrecked. These guys have to kite. We need to break this fast. If we don't break it quickly, then that's going to be unpleasant. Torps might connect, which would be kind of hilarious. We're about 10 clicks out. We can work on the Salem here. What I will do is drop a fighter out here to keep the enemy CV off my dick.
Destination reached. Autopilot mode disabled.
Fighter airborne.
Hard turn and bail. Hayate AA is not going to be enough to drive me off. But I mean, it's not like it's going to be fun to eat shit from the Hayate. So there's also that. Siege the Salem some more. Not great. Not great damage. Don't really have a good line on this at all. Try to cut in on this line, maybe? I think we can do that. We are detected. Salem probably doesn't want to push forward. Do we force the Salem to push forward? Hard turn and bail. Ah, that's extremely shitty damage. Yeah, okay. So I know where the Hayate is, I just can't do anything about it.
Fighter destroyed.
Need to use torpedo planes soon. Better. Useful. Salem might go down. I mean, we pumped 30,000 into him. Good. So, a friend over here in the Hayate. Unfortunate. We will try to work on... Oh, fucking seriously. Okay. There's like 8 seconds between drops. Are you fucking serious with this shit? Evidently, yes. Okay. Well, I thought I came out in torps, but whatever. Double fire's good. Double fire's still useful.
Autopilot mode enabled.
Holland's trading well. Got some Burgoyne shots coming in. Holland's actually trading exceptionally well, which is fucking great. And we can torp into the Petro, I guess. Sad times on the Holland. We might actually eat a torp there. So I don't think the Hayate turns very well.
Let the enemy take the area.
But he got out. Sad times. Good. Borg got him. Might fuck with the bombers here a little.
Fighter airborne.
Back to the bombs. Resources not doing too good. We get a little bit of Daka Daka. Okay, okay, that didn't suck. That was not shit. Moskva needs to get involved.
Torpedoes, dead ahead. The enemy is about to win.
Yeah, not surprised there, but that's okay. We'll get hurt. Such is life.
We're hull below the waterline. We're flooding quickly.
Let's just burn past, I think, maybe. Got a single fire, which probably sticks. And the Des Moines gonna ram? Des Moines does ram, okay. We can work on the Thunder then?
Game, everyone.
The fuck? Okay. Sure. Why not? Bad line for the Moskva. It's not gonna do much damage. So I suppose I have to find the Smollett now.
Problem solved, sir.
So I don't think I can go back in on that. Realistically, I don't think I can. I'm detected by... probably down there. So the Hindi was able to backcap, which is pretty cool. I don't really care about this at all. Just chucking that shit to get it done. Burgoyne is under threat from the Smolin torps. See where we get detected. Is he not down here? I am detected by an enemy. I just don't know where the fuck that enemy is. I mean, it could be the Thunderer, but... I don't know where the hell the Smollett is. Like, legit, I just don't know. Well, I don't know. But whatever, we can turn into the Thunderer and he'll probably get farmed. Richthofen bombs are gonna suck dick in terms of accuracy, so the Hindi probably lives. Just no idea where the Smolensk is. Is okay. That'll be a kill. Whatever. I think I protect the Hindi. I have no idea where this dude is. Like, legit, just none. I'll run over some more fighters. I want to get him on B cap.
All stations, proceed to capture that area.
Protect that area.
Daka Daka. We got detected. He's over on this side. Of course, where the fuck he is, I don't know, but... Shit.
Attention, reporting the target position.
Shit, I can't do anything with this.
All stations, proceed to capture that area. All stations, proceed to capture that area. The enemy is about to win.
Still 8 minutes, that's a lot of time. Right? I can't fucking deal with this. I mean, his aerial detection is really small, so there's nothing that's gonna happen there.
Fighter airborne.
Burgon's gonna have to deal with the Smolensk up his ass. I suppose I can try to work on the Richthofen then, maybe? There you go. That's gonna force us to get to where we need to get.
Fighter airborne.
Daka Daka.
Fighter airborne.
Hard turnout. Yeah, pretty fucking terrible. I was really hoping for fire or something, but the answer was no. Whatever. Done with that, dude. It's all good. I think I have to go for this, because fuck, I mean... And do what with it? The DD isn't going to die. Hey, look! He fucking spotted himself. Son of a bitch. Meanwhile, I could be spotting the Richthofen being gunned down by a Mospa and friend. Whatever. Fascinating.
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
All stations, Concentrate fire on the target.
What if the stuff is just out of stuff?
Fighter airborne.
Save up some boosts so we can make a run on this. Nice. Damage con is down. I don't really have to attack them, I just need to keep them lit.
Destination reached. Autopilot mode disabled.
Damage con's probably back up because he's eating a lot of HE with no fire. Moskva's close enough, he should be lit, so we can just try to go for the kill shot. It's a lot of lead. These torps are really damn slow. That's probably a kill. Well, it doesn't matter. Should probably be playing this with Lucians. Lucians? What? Additional boost talent? Additional regen? Ooh, that'd be tough to get though. Just need like 20 something hits, that's not a joke. DDs are not easy with the Immelmann. No, you can definitely hurt a destroyer, but the destroyer needs to be engaged. For me to like spot the destroyer, especially with fucking rendering delay, you know, I'm gonna see Smollett or something at 2.7, which means it's actually gonna show up on my screen 2.4 kilometers, and it's like, fuck. So it's a whole lot of weight, and yeah, it's an issue, man. Petro Kleber should be able to take B. Although I might have to give him a fighter. I'll go for the Nevsky, that's cool. Can do that. Yeah, got some good hits on the Nevsky. Should get 2 or 3. Got 2 and a fire sticks. That's good. Nevsky's hurt. It's good. How much lead does it take to throw the bombs? Going at maximum speed, you can throw the bombs at a target about 4.5 kilometers away. I have an interceptor, it will not be baited off. Oh, you dumb fuck, what is this? Whatever, he's got the fighter. You do you, buddy. You do you. See how many long-range shells he eats. He's trying to kill the fighter. Okay. Like, what? What is this? Okay. How much do you have to lead the target with the reticle? I don't have an easy way to quantify that. You know, that's just something you learn. Kind of like with torps. I don't have like a speed gauge on how fast the stuff goes, so I can't really accurately tell you that. Turn out and away from the midway, please. Yeah. We did get a flood. That's actually cool. Did he rep it? He did repair it. So Smallland is lit, we could try to help with that. Give me a flood, damn it. It's no flood, fuck. Could try to set a fire though. Bombs on the Kleber, not going to be super effective. We need to help with this. Thought he was going forward. It turned out not to be going forward. Of course, there are also torps there, so I mean, that could have given me that fucking clue. Smallland is still busy shooting the Haragumo and kicking his ass.
Set a smoke screen.
Bruh. Bruh. Set a fucking smoke, dude. Maybe one there? Got one. Set a... Okay. You do you, buddy. Don't let anybody tell you how to play the game. Don't be that guy. Smallland might not realize it's an interceptor. You never know.
Fighter airborne.
See if we could set a fire on the Kerr first. It's fine. Still have a lot of torpedo planes that go back in on the Kerr first. It's not a fire. Cool. I'll have to use torps again soon. Good. This is useful. I don't know why the fuck these guys are going though. Double fire is good. More of that, please. Alright, so he's probably got like a 20-second damage con or something. Can probably do something about. Be like this. Hey look, the Kleber's dead. Who'd have thought? Trying to aim behind the ship so it'll bounce into the superstructure. We did get hits for what it's worth. Torps? We'll go for torps. I have a consumable upgrade in slot 5. Make for the longer lasting planes.
All stations requesting fire on the designated target.
Fighter airborne.
Come on, guys.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship. All stations reporting the position of a strategic target. All stations reporting the position of a strategic target.
Fine. Whatever. Should've just fucking gone for the Kerr first. Should've just gone for the Kerr first. Yam, buddy. Buddy, friend, dude, brochacho. Minotaur's just gonna sit there and shit himself. So nothing's gonna happen there. Okay, some Kremlis crossfire, cool. Minotaur is actually taking some shots. Nice, we did get a hit. Cute. Combo. Combo.
Fighter destroyed.
I don't know where the fuck the Summers is. How do we deal with this shit? I kill the Kerr first, the Minnow comes over and murders the Smallland, right? That's what happens? That's what we do? Seems like a plan, right? Right. Midway drops a fighter, because that's what midways do. Nope. Interesting. Dead? Good.
Enemy battleship sunk.
Attention. Reporting the target position. All forces, capture that area.
Autopilot mode enabled.
How long do we see this dude? Not for too long, right? Need you to hit him, bro. Like in the type of hit that does damage and stuff. You okay, friend? You having a good time back there? Come on, Minotaur. Come on, Minotaur. Come on, Minotaur. Come on, Minotaur. Anything, please.
All stations, proceed to capture that area. All forces, provide cover for that target.
Come on. Come on, why the fuck were you not taking A? Alright, we can try to torp the ever-living shit out of the Yam. Looks like the Nevsky's in smoke with the Summers back there. So we probably have to work on the Yam, but also have to work on the Smalland, because the Smalland's gonna be... And the fucking Yamato's in the middle of nowhere. Alright, come on. Where are you, bud? I know you like your AA. We can do this. There we go.
Attention, reporting the target position.
Sure, let's work on the Yamato, because what the fuck else can I do? Kremlin is almost dead. Petro's bailing, which is cool. Minotaur can keep himself going. We have to work on this, because the Kremlin is dead. He just doesn't know it yet. But he is. He's dead. Probably gets a fighter. Although, if he gets a fighter, it will be shot down, which is cool. But the Kremlin's still pretty screwed. Unless that's a hell of a hit. What happens there? Not enough.
Destination reached. Autopilot mode disabled.
Protect that area.
Cool. I mean, it is a Yamato. Yamato AA is trash. Give me a flood. Drop with 3 torps.
Autopilot mode enabled.
Minotaur's still sitting kind of pretty. We have to slow this push and help the Petro bully the Summers off. That's what we have to do. Sorry, if he wants to take shots at me, they're probably going to ricochet. They did. So that's cool. We're going to go for that flood. Petro's going to continue blocking Bravo as long as he doesn't get golf clapped by the Yamato. Hey. You serious, bud? You serious, bro?
Destination reached. Autopilot mode disabled.
Jesus. Can't deal with this shit right now, okay? I need you to, like, not get fucking murdered for free. Can't see the small, and I have to stay on the Yamato. We gotta set fires and shit.
Autopilot mode enabled.
On the plus side, we are continuing to harass this dude. Petro can continue watching after B. Minotaur's linking up with the Yamato, which is good. We can briefly spot the Summers, maybe? M's outrunning his fighter cover, which is cool. I agree with this, sir. Keep doing that, friend. Yeah, it latches too late. Jesus fucking carrier, come on. Whatever, you can shoot me, that's fine. The Yam is the thing that scares me the most, because the Yam is the thing that deletes the Petro.
Torpedoes astern.
Case in point. Fires, please. Does that stick? You dead? You dead? Fuck off, please. There we go.
We've destroyed an enemy battleship.
Meanwhile, our carrier's having an existential crisis. Wondering how the fuck to turn. Which is always cute.
Fighter airborne.
This is a real problem. You needed to not be dead, dude.
All stations requesting fire on the designated target.
He resets on
All
this, friend.
stations requesting fire on the designated target.
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
Well, they went in 52 seconds.
Torpedoes direct front. Torpedoes to port.
Might get lucky with those. Did.
Enemy cruiser destroyed.
Yeah. Jesus. From that line, it seems like I don't like the Immelmann. No, Immelmann's okay. It's not a full fighter build. I don't have enhanced reactions. I do still have Interceptor in case I have to deal with an FDR, so that I can cut through their patrol fighter to still get kills, plane kills, but I don't have enhanced reactions, which means that the fighters that are sitting, there's a good chance the enemy CV won't fuck with them because it's Interceptor, and that usually means it's a fighter build, so people might play scared. But it means that if I fighter maybe myself or somebody else, it's not like 360 degrees of protection. I have to pre-fighter. I have to drop the fighter with a little bit of lead before where the enemy planes would come through on an attack run. Because it'll take that 2 seconds or whatever for the planes to latch. I had some time to test it out, right? I played 4 games on it when it was in testing, and that was it. Then I played some games on stream, and then I've played the 2 games you've seen me play now. That's all I've done. So I've played 8 games total. This will be my 9th. In terms of concepts, I mean, it's not a
General quarters.
hilariously hard to understand concept.
Autopilot mode enabled.
Thunder could be an issue. If we could just get hard lit, he pummels us down. Force him to turn. I believe the Summers, which is going to be an issue. But these guys get to move up, which is good. This cuts the scout in half. is ultimately what it does. Strike the Kremlin, but that would probably suck. Although that might be what I do. I think that's what I do. Maybe we can burn a damage con or something. I hear there's a limited number of those. Slam on the brakes, hard turn. Accelerate, get the fuck out. Not a single fire, that's good.
Destination reached. Autopilot mode disabled.
Might try to fuck with me.
Autopilot mode enabled.
Get a fire there. You don't even say hello? Sorry, Yonkos. I tend to zone out when I play ranked. I'm not very high on the chat interaction. Also, I'm new to this ship, so it's not something that I play like the back of my hand. So there's still a lot of learning here. Can draw these over, I think. Can I? I can. There we go.
Problem solved, sir.
Yeah, they're all dead. Cool. We're on the Petro, maybe the Kremlin.
Fighter destroyed.
I'm pretty sure it's tongue-in-cheek. Yonkos has been here for a long time. I don't really want to go for the Kremlin here. I'd much rather go for the Petro, but the Petro's already turned. Yeah, we're just gonna dive in on the Kremlin, I guess.
Destination reached.
Try to keep the damage where it is. It's fine, we'll take that. Yeah, when I play ranked, you know, when I'm in a competitive situation, I'm much more focused on the competitive stuff. I might actually stick on the Kremlin again. I don't know if I have good lines on any of this shit. I could go for the Petro, though. Unless he turns out, maybe? Here, we'll hard burn in on this for the Petro. And then cut out to the right. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Cool, decent damage, yeehaw. That's, problematic.
Team has taken the lead.
It's really problematic. The ships I could be working on, this is not the best one. Okay. Cool.
The enemy is about to win.
Well, this one's not looking pretty good for the home team. Kind of at all. Is he serious with the... No. Okay. Got some damage in, but this is still a problem. Kremlin's pushing out, which is cool. Both of the battleships are stuck over on the other side of the map, so I mean, there is that. We have to be careful coming over an island because we don't get to skip. You can see those are yellow. They'll just drop in the water. I did get 2 hits though, which is cool. Please be a kill. Thank you. So how the fuck do we keep helping this dude? Need to work on the Minotaur? Don't get to see this shit either. Alright, Minnow, the fuck are you? Nothing. Torp the Kremlin, maybe? Might be able to hit this guy. I mean, he's just trapped, right? He's surrounded by bad guys, so there's nothing he can do there. Might be able to hit the Kremlin and then hit the Thunderer, maybe? But there's not really a way in on this shit. Got some resets for what it's worth. Yeah, too many teammates dead. Too many teammates dead's gonna be a problem. So you're getting resets, that's good. Shatters, not a surprise. Holland's AA is still on. We might be able to pop over the island and strike him. I mean, is there really anything else we could do? Try to strike the Thunderer, I guess. Can't skip. Can't skip. Can skip. Should hit. Torp the Kremlin, I guess. Once the yam goes down, we lose 2 points. This map really fucks with people. But losing some cruiser that we had got blapped really early. The Minotaur got just annihilated. Smollett ran out wide, got slapped as well, and I guess the Summers got picked off. I don't know. Yeah, because the Summers was with the Venezia on the other side, right? I think so. The hell is this? I don't know what that was. Minnow got one shot by a Kremlin. Yeah, it seemed pretty rough. Do I have Gunther Luchens? No, I do not. Although I should, to be fair. Because you can really blow through planes in this. But I mean, if we look at what we did. Let's see, so we played 3 games. We had 11 and 24, so we had 38 hits. And we look at... He's full fighter build plus a heal, which doesn't really translate. But if we had him, we need 30 hits. Yeah, hitting enemy ships 30 times with aircraft armament. And I mean, I'm gonna be honest, man, that's a lot. That's hitting 4 bombs or 4 torps 8 times before you get access to this talent. That's kind of a lot. There's a little heal thing, which is cute. Secondary meme cannons, probably not going to be that important. Main battery, probably not going to be that important. This is probably the most impactful talent. And, yeah, I don't think that's going to be that big of a deal. So realistically, I'd probably like the additional fire chance. As opposed to what? Interceptor? Would that matter? I don't need sight stab, that's fine. This to me is a joke. Just because the torpedo bombs really don't do that much. They do, I mean, these two do about as much as what the Shikaku does, or like a Lexington drop or something, if you land all 4 torps. So, I don't think that's necessary. Do I need this? Because I would like the bonus 5% fire chance. I really would. Short fuse does buff flood chance a little, but to be fair, the torpedoes are the secondary armament. They're not the main. So, like, this little buff to flood chance might be extremely small. Something on the order of 2% or whatever per torpedo. It might, like, be really terrible. So, yeah, it might be an amount. But theoretically, if you hit the nose or the ass, and you're not interacting with the torpedo protection, then you're not even having to interact with that flood chance reduction anyway. So, it's conditional. I would like this, but I don't see anything I could really give up for it. I could drop the bonus fighter, but I don't think I can. Drop this in a boost talent, maybe? I could drop some survivability from the planes. Could do that. Because they really don't have much in the way of health. So if I drop, say, aircraft armor, swap that over. Maybe I could do that. How do I do that? Just blow into balloons now. Away, whatever. Do I really need interceptor though? Because I would actually prefer enhanced reactions. But interceptor does also have the patrol radius boost. That is true, interceptors don't spot. Although, to be fair, I'm so used to using interceptors and not having patrol fighters to spot. I almost never use them in that fashion. Could do that. We could play with that. See what happens with enhanced reactions. We could do that. I'll throw money away. Get the extra fire chance on the bomb. So that kicks the bomb fire chance up to 70. So that should be an increase of about 7%. You know, so that's about 10% more fire chance compared to what it had natively, I guess. Which is good, right? DDs are definitely not easy to interact with. If anything, because of how quickly you can overfly them. That is a problem. But, I mean, we were able to get hits on DDs, so There is that. Maybe not a ton of them, but we could. Salem Minnow. Sure. This map again. So we have Patrol Fighter this time. We do not have Interceptor. We do have Enhanced Reactions. We're against an Immelmann. So Immelmann needs long attack lines. We're not really going to get much in the way of scouting done. We do have a Holland that's positioned to go over to Charlie. I think I'd drop a fighter in this area. Won't the Immelmann be boring long term? Well, consider what a ship is. You know, if you're in a surface ship, you're firing guns. You don't change your guns. You change from AP to HE. That's 2 types of ammo. That's what you got. But that's all you got. I mean, it's up to you. You know, whatever. Find the thing that you like doing and go out and do it. I find it to be interesting, though. Start reversing.
Autopilot.
Fighter airborne.
Gotta get out. Had a good scout, which is cool. I think he goes for us, which is okay. Does he cut out or no? He does not.
Fighter airborne. Much obliged, Commander.
That latches. Those planes are dead. No, he doesn't get to attack again. They're all gone. Bye-bye. Or do they? How long does it take? He did drop. He was able to bail. We have to reverse again. Got 7k, which is pretty decent. We're still lit from the patrol fighter. See if we can make something happen. So Minotaur, Yam, Salem over here. There's a lot, which is kind of a problem.
Provide anti-aircraft fire support.
From what?
Stations.
Fighter
Concentrate
airborne.
fire on the target.
What are you worried about?
All stations. Concentrate fire.
Problem solved, sir.
Tagged him with 3. Can you get behind the island, please? Just the small end. Yeah, this dude just wants to ride our dick. But you know,
Well done, Commander.
I get it. It's fun.
Fighter destroyed.
Autopilot mode disabled.
Well, he's gonna get the shot, so that's not a big change. Say to pop the priority sector. Come back out. I need to get Torps probably engaged.
I need intelligence data.
Yeah, Daka Daka. Triple fire.
Ship is on fire.
Alright, so he's probably down to
Autopilot
Torps at
mode
this point.
enabled.
Just spiral.
I need support.
All stations requesting fire on the designated target.
Fighter airborne. I need intelligence data.
Alright. That'll latch. Cool. One bomb off. They should be out of bombs now. This is good. We continue on the CV snipe.
Autopilot mode enabled.
He's gonna eat a Yoshino. No, he's trying to help his team now. Cool. So Salem is dead, which is good. See where the Yamato is? Maybe I have a line on the Minotaur? There's the Yam. I mean, you know he's around there. You just... where he is. Yam's pulling forward. We could probably torp over the island. Immelmann's not going to have much in the way of bombers, but he does have torps.
Autopilot mode disabled.
Thankfully, Yam's AA kind of sucks. Two hits? No. It's really banking on that closer one doing something. Cool. Chase off a bunch of torp planes too. Let's be ready for... we have two fighters on the skip bombers. Minotaur has to be dealt with. Petro's still hiding. Granted, he kind of has to. I guess we have to work on the fucking... yeah, we have to work on the Yamato. Because then we can drop fighters and stuff. That's a problem. Did get a fire? Good. Well, we have a Thunderer that's pretty damn full health, which is kind of cool. So this is going to have a lot of forward-backward dispersion. Although I guess it doesn't have to. I don't have a drop there, but we can drop the minnow, I think, from this line. Petro, buddy, what are you doing?
Capture that area.
Come on, guys. I mean, I can't come out, unfortunately. I'm already pretty softened up. Petro's gonna get dunked by the... well, Petro's... fuck. Yeah, this is a problem. How do we deal with the Minotaur? Okay, we got some hits. It's good, right? Block the minnows, AA. Get out 7 clicks or so. Cool. Come in with torps. Work on the Thunderer some more. Petra's pulling in, which means he's contesting caps, which is good. Theoretically, if we get 2 caps, that's great. It's a long period of time before the Thunderer and shit runs us down, which is gonna hurt, but it'd be great. Right, if the Holland torps did anything.
The enemy team has taken the lead.
Thunderer's dead. Torps on the Thunderer still. We do have 2 caps. Pretty fucking amazing. At least, you know, in terms of like,
Fire on the enemy warship.
you know, trying to somehow turn this into not a loss. Let's pop the heal, because there's a fucking Minotaur up our ass. Alright, please. I don't have time to fuck with this, man. Need you to die. Start getting off
Autopilot
the
mode
wall.
enabled.
Please flood out. Thank you. Thank you for fucking dying. Minotaur 666. Here we go. Holland is bailing. Whatever. Holland v Holland plus planes up his ass. Probably get CV sniped, to be fair. Which means I've got to be really, really judicious with my last 2 planes. Come on, come on, come on. We can help him. 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 Come on. Son of a bitch. Come on, Petro. Fuck.
Fighter airborne.
8 minutes. That will latch, though. Okay, cool. It didn't latch, which means it's gonna stay and fucking waste itself against other shit.
Destination reached. Autopilot mode disabled.
Provide anti-aircraft fire support.
Bruh, you literally have a fighter on top of you. Okay, it does latch, but it's not gonna matter. It's got some. Still have a fighter, which is not great, but I'm interested in trying new shit.
Our victory is in sight. Our team depends upon
Autopilot mode enabled.
To be fair, somebody is actually correct. If I went to like AB or something, that would be the best choice, wouldn't it?
Fighter returning to ship.
Get out. Got a fire. Does it stick? It does a little. It's cute.
Autopilot mode disabled.
Got a fucking turn carrier. Five minutes, 2 minutes.
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
Autopilot mode enabled.
To be fair, like, it doesn't even matter if I strike this dude because he has too much health to matter. So realistically, I just have to play this.
Autopilot mode disabled.
Fighter airborne. Problem solved, sir.
Probably doesn't get to see in a minute 30. Drop.
Critical engine damage.
"30 seconds from to get across the map and bomb us? Probably no. Jesus, dude. There's a saying I heard once. Alright, I'm just done with this. Whatever this dude is. There was a saying I heard once. Don't ever argue with them. Don't ever argue with a stupid person, or, sorry, a moron. Because they will drag you down to their level, and they will be more experienced at it than you are. But to be fair, the guy has a good faith complaint. You know, the game is not currently giving information, I guess, on the skip bombers. From what I understand, it's a bug. I don't think it's related to a mod or any weird shit like that. I can't control that. And I mean, it wasn't everybody that... Yeah, I'm not dealing with that again. It's not everybody that has the issue. Obviously, I could see the torp bombers from the enemy CV and... Well, I guess the 2 games we've seen Immelmann's. So, I mean, it exists, but I don't know. What's the thing with Immelmann being able to drop from outside of AA range? So, the faster the skip bombers go, the further they project the bombs forward. And you can bomb at a max range of about, when you release, you release at 4.5 kilometers away from the target. Could it be because they're using a mod for their minimap? I guess it could be that. There are some people that have like plane icons or whatever for their minimap as opposed to like the normal ones. And it could be that the skip bombers don't have an icon in that mod, so there just isn't an icon. It could be that. I suppose that's true. Can I show my Lexington build after this? Sure. Hold on just a second. Okay. If I can find it. There we go. Lexington, plane 1, the plane 1. Torp speed, because I don't care about secondaries. I don't need additional attack time. More health on the bombs, because I find them to be the highlight of the US line. And then flight control mod for 2 additional planes and bonus regen. You might get up-tiered. In general, having a few extra planes is going to be useful. Concealment, I mean, you could do it, but it's not going to be that big of a deal. Squadron consumable, this is more for ranked play or competitive, where you need to use fighters. For the commander, more faster, healthier, base 9-point build. Additional torpedo throughput and additional fire chance. Really don't need additional bomb speed. But because this is going to be one of the primary ways you interact with battleships, and US CVs want to interact with battleships, you're going to want to set fires, you're going to want to hit, and this technically gives you a little extra flood chance. So theoretically that helps there as well. And then we've got some additional fighters just for spotting and utility, and then some boost. I was explaining skip bombers outside of AA. I mean, I can display it in a training room real quick, but if you want to see a detailed breakdown of the mechanics, let me find this. This is an introduction to the Immelmann, which goes over, I mean, the ship itself as well as the mechanics for the skip bombs being displayed in a training room. But in this case, we'll just go against a, whatever, we'll go against a CV. Let's do a midway, and we'll make it armed. That way it's going to have its AA on so you can see what it looks like. You got it, and your planes seem to go down faster than on your Lexington. Yeah, they have very little health. You have a very fast regen rate, but you can absolutely burn out or burn through planes. Wargaming's position is they aren't responsible for mods. Well, I mean, if it's a mod issue, then yeah, that's a mod problem. But I guess I thought that maybe it was occasionally just not rendering in the game. Like, the icon just wasn't showing up sometimes, like it was an error. So I don't know if that's like a game client issue or a mod issue. That I'm not sure. Took sight stab instead of the fire chance on the Lexington because you're not good with the bombs. Sure. I mean, if it's going to be useful for you, then definitely do it. It's not a problem. So we're going to eventually see the midway, and then we're going to strike it. We're going to have to do, like, we're going to start our attack run at about 8 kilometers. So, like, here we are, we're going full speed. You can see how far out this projects. So we start at right around, like, 7.1 is, like, the far reach of it. Drop, hard turn. Slam on the brakes, hard turn. We can see the planes are coming out, and then speed up and get the hell away. We got 4 hits, so we got a fire. And we're outside of AA. So we lost 1 1/4 planes. 1 1/4, 1.5 planes. Now you saw when I was trying to block the Immelmann from being able to do this shit to me, I was dropping a fighter out here because he's not going to come in all the way on the ship. He's going to be coming out from range, take a drop around 4.5, unless you run out of boost. So without boost, we get all the way up to like 2.3 and we even latch the fighter. So this is something where you need the most speed possible to project the bombs as far as possible, and you drop the bombs out at that 4.5 clicks from your target with that last line. You can slam on the brakes and hard turn, and you don't really get closer than like 3.5, 3.2. So you touch the mid-range AA a little bit. So I mean, it's gonna hurt, but then you're gonna get back out. So as long as you don't eat flak on the way back out, you're probably gonna be okay. A lot of people recommend sight stab on the midway, so if you plan on transferring captains, the sight stab is fine. Yeah, I do have sight stab on my midway because I found its aiming to be anemically awful. It used to be less awful, or at least I feel like it used to be less awful, but now it's pretty awful, so I do have sight stab. Thank you very much for the 7 months, Luke. You've been away for a while. Well, welcome back, sir. Does enhanced reactions affect the ship-launched fighter? No, I don't believe so. Because I think it's a different thing. With patrol fighters or interceptable consumables activated. And the defensive fighter is not a patrol fighter. This is just fighter. So it's named differently in the system, therefore it does not interact with the commander talent. It's only the consumables. Been sneezing a lot. I guess there's pollen and stuff, right? Can I show my mods on the max, please? Sure, we can do that real quick. Right. Well, I think I'm caught up on chat. So if you ask something and I missed it, don't be afraid to ask it again. So the plane one. Additional secondary range, because I don't care about additional attack time, and I mean, German secondaries are kind of the gimmick, so theoretically these have more value than 5% extra torp speed, but I mean, whatever, personal preference. Additional health on the skip bombers because they are your primary weapon. Consumable mod is for additional fighter duration. This is something I use in ranked or competitive situations so that the fighters are going to last longer. Also, it helps with healing, but frankly, the heal on the torps is not going to be that big of a deal to me. Flight control mod would give additional planes, but I do think having fighters that are going to work is going to be very important. Additional speed doubles down on the speed gimmick of the Germans, as well as helping the bombers go as fast as possible, which helps it delivering payloads at long range, which we just talked about in the training room. More faster, healthier, although I moved this into fire chance to attempt to get more fires. I do have additional bomb speed. Again, the faster it goes, the further the bombs project. I do have 3 out of the 4 fighter talents, so I am actually missing interceptors, so my planes do continue to spot, but they can be intercepted by patrol planes. And also, I'm missing the additional 10% radius for patrol radius. And then I've got some extra boost. That's what I'm running. You did very well with the bombs in the Lexington, but the Midway, well, you don't have the upgraded ones yet, so you'll see. Oh, well, definitely upgrade the bombs on the Midway, because I know upgrading the bombs on the Lexington is a huge upgrade. I believe upgrading the bombs on the Midway should also be pretty good, at least in terms of squadron size, if nothing else. With 12 planes instead of 9, you can strike a battleship twice, because you'll lose 3 planes, drop, spin around, lose 3 planes, drop. So, you know, you can double your interactions from how far you're going. That's not what I was looking to do. Wondering why there were 6 carriers. That seemed to be bizarre. You're picking the carrier because it's broken. No, I'm picking it because it's new. Like, people want to see new shit. I'm streaming. Why are you taking this personally? I think he was in the Holland too, and it's like, I never attacked him. No, I threw bombs at him once, and I don't even think I hit him. So, that's what I did. There we go. Congratulations. I came near him once. Neat. He was bottom of the team? No, I don't believe so. I think he was in the top. I think he was the Holland player. You notice the rockets have a way bigger aiming circle on the Midway? Yes. So tier 10 rockets got nerfed. Their aiming got mauled. So the size of their dispersion is terrible in an attempt to, I guess, make them less obnoxious against destroyers. Tiny Tims are also fairly large in dispersion, but they do aim faster. That being said, they're very, very unhappy with moving during the attack run. So, I mean, there's a lot of things to consider. Been away, hopefully I've been well. I've been very tired for some reason.
General quarters.
But other than that, I mean, I've been okay. Could strike the Minnow, strike the Petro, Conqueror. Richthofen Torps.
Fighter airborne.
I don't really want to do this to spot though, but I will. Alright, let's hound the Petro, because I think we can. Slam on the brakes. Try to bail. Got 3 hits, plus we saw the daring. Briefly, anyway. Come back in on this. Oh, this dude gonna be up our ass again? That's cool. Whatever.
We're hull below the waterline. We're flooding quickly.
Only got the one. Sad times. Conqueror could take shots at us. That would breach.
Much obliged,
But
Commander.
whatever. At least we have some spotting going, I guess. That's really sucks. We're way behind on Alpha. There's a Minotaur. Okay. Minotaur's gonna be able to protect the Thunder. I think they'll be okay. We can work on maybe the Conqueror. Granted, I don't really want to strike into a Minotaur either, but... yeah, this guy... be able to cock block the run on the Thunder, which will be fine. We can start working the Conqueror. Plus we have a heal for whenever the Minnow opens up, which is going to be
Problem solved, sir.
very soon. Also known as now. Keep burning full speed the fuck away from the Minotaur. Good, I think those are all hitting torpedo protection, which is cool. Don't really care about floods and shit on a Conqueror because he's just gonna repair it all. But Citadel damage, useful. Smallland is engaging the Summers. Alright, CV's not looking for the snipe.
Autopilot mode enabled.
We reflooded. Nice. I don't really know what the hell the CV guy's doing. He's going in for the Thunder.
All stations, protect that target.
Minotaur's gonna be able to help there. Where the fuck are you going?
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
Like, what the ever-living shit is this? Smallland dude that's running the hell away? Alright, Thunder's covered in 32, so he probably eats some bombs and dies. Good. There's a Summers, which we can drop a fighter on top of. Because we're not using Interceptor today, which is kind of cute, I guess. He probably continues the turn to run. This is going to get rough, which is a problem. Where the fuck are you going?
Autopilot mode disabled.
I don't know. Smollen's like, not today, Satan. We got lucky. Let's try to stay on the Summers. Big hits. Saw some more hits there. Let's get him relit.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
Maybe? Whatever. Summers is down. Good. So the Minotaur is going to be sieged. We can start working on helping this flank. You don't have to worry about long range shit now, which is cool. Thunder and Minotaur are doing fine.
Get back!
You want to buy the CV just because the planes are really sexy? Well, I mean, sure. I don't quite understand the running. I don't get this. Where are y'all running to?
Fighter airborne.
Do not let the enemy take the area.
Summers v Daring. Look. Could work on the Kerr first, I guess. I mean, if we can freak out the Daring, that's good, right? Like, that's potentially useful. He turns into a torp. Turns into another torp. Right? Maybe? Please? He did not turn into another torp.
Destination reached. Autopilot mode disabled.
Might scare him though, because this one drops further back. That might actually arm. Please? No. It did not arm, but that's okay. Minotaur is running. We have 2 cap points, which is cool.
Autopilot mode enabled.
Kurfürst is potentially a problem. Richthofen bombs just got super fucking seriously Jedi nerfed, so the likelihood that they golf clap the Thunder is extremely low. And we can try to work on this, or maybe on the Petro.
Fighter airborne. Fighter destroyed.
Okay, well, Daring is dark now. We might be able to follow up on the Daring. Kurfürst is going to be a good target, but I think the Petro is probably the scariest target. Come in on this Daring, maybe. Please, please, please. Evidently no. Yeah, so have to remember the bombs have an 8-second reload time, which
Autopilot mode disabled.
is very easy to forget, but is still a thing. Rockets for the Petro is not going to matter. His planes fuck off. Let's work on the Kurfürst. Because the Kurfürst is the big threat. Summers is getting back up with the Minnow, which is cool. Rocket planes for the Petro, which is... I mean, it should be survivable. We have an engine boost here, so we can strike into the Kurfürst twice. Maybe 3 times. Kurfürst AA is off. I guess he's just like, fuck this shit. Oh, I think he said in chat, this is a loss. So yeah, I think he's just broadside. Kill me. That kind of thing. I mean, if you're gonna give it up, I'll take you up on it.
Enemy battleship destroyed.
Our victory
8-second
is in
heal allows us to get in to drop the Petro. Cause them to turn. We can work on this.
designated target.
Summers is probably dead. 3 torps and a flood. And an aircraft shot down. Oh, what a waste of rocket planes. Come on, dude. I guess he's just given up. Yeah, it's just about no way in hell Citadel's a German armored CV, so kind of a waste.
All stations
Whiff.
requesting fire on the designated target.
That would be nice to get the Daring, I agree. Come on, bombers. We got a shatter. Wham wham. Eventually this dude goes down. Eventually. Eventually. There you go. Okay, cool.
Good game, everyone.
So sound to a minnow and 13 seconds. People like that GK need to not play the game. I mean, it'd be nice if people don't give up. Sometimes you surprise yourself with wins you didn't expect, which can be extremely satisfying. But when you just like, fuck it, and just give up, yeah, it's kind of a bad taste. Maybe he disconnected? No, he basically said fuck it in chat, so I'm assuming he did not disconnect. It's like, well, it's another loss. That kind of thing. Hey, Onos. You don't think the Immelmann is that strong? I mean, it's not. The Immelmann is not just like brokenly fucking OP. It's different. Different is good. Impressions about the new CV better than the MRV? That's gonna be the stream that I did introducing the CV, talking about skip armor mechanics. In general, I find that the CV is not fucking crazy. It's not just like stupidly dumbassedly OP, but it is very strong. In the fact that like the bombs are versatile, but it's weak in the fact that the bombs are not. I mean, it's broadside or bust, you know? Looks fun. Well, fun is good. FDR could be a thing. And we do not have interceptor, so we're vulnerable to outplay. Meaning we can drop a plane, he can drop a plane, it's just not going to do anything. Which sucks.
General quarters.
What do I think of fully 100% AA spec Royal Navy light cruisers in general? Is it worth it in my opinion? Having the 14 kilometer radius to be able to just like lock some shit down, yeah, it's not a joke. It's not a joke at all. A Minotaur can absolutely hold a severe amount of presence on a flank. Yeah, so like he's turning, so we're not gonna get anything useful here. Yeah, whiff. So like that's the stuff that you're not gonna be able to avoid. Like you're just not going to be able to avoid it. Don't really want to burn an engine boost for this, but be fine. Rocket planes I'm not worried about. We can torp the Stalin or the Thunderer. We got a fire at 1830. Okay. We could follow that up maybe. If we got a flood, that'd be pretty great. Seems like it has very fast planes without the weakness of the MVR against CDs. No, it is still weak against destroyers. You have a more accurate chance of hitting a destroyer, kind of, if it's spotted by somebody else. But that is still an if.
Fighter airborne.
I think I could torp the Summers. I think he runs for the island to get cover. FDR is bailing, which is good. Be nice if those hit, but they won't. So he just slams on the brakes. But he is spotted in smoke, which means he can't see us, so that's kind of cool. Nope, he can now. Whatever. It's nothing interesting is gonna happen there. Should have popped the heel earlier. Intelligence reports is just a Salem and a Smallin, so your Graz will tell you. Although the Graz might get his ass kicked, maybe we can work on the Summers or something. Torp's coming for him. Probably. Yeah. He is coming for the Summers. Summers, bruh. Summers, bruh. God, I hate that. I hate that it just like spawns all the way on the edge of nowhere. That will latch, so it's gonna drive the drive that off. We could try sieging the Thunderer, or we could try to stay on the FDR. Good, good. We trimmed off some torp planes. I'm happy about that. FDR is hiding, which makes sense. Pretty big wall of stuff here. That's awful. That's extremely bad. We're too close for this. Although that's also... I mean, that is a good thing that happened. It's probably his last drop. I don't have a good line on the Roosevelt because the Stalin's in the way. We can work on the Thunderer though, that could be good. We'll just do this.
I need your support.
Try to shoot up onto the deck maybe, see if we get some hits there. Got a double fire, which is kind of nice. Can we get out of his medium range maybe? Or out of his AA rather. But I do this. I don't want to do this, but...
Fighter airborne.
Let's see, could I heal through the Roosevelt's fighter? Maybe.
Concentrate fire on the designated target.
I'm not worried about the rocket planes.
All stations, concentrate fire on the target.
Please don't get murdered. Please don't. Holy shit. Are you serious with this? There we go. Pop the engine boost, we'll go for the Thunder. We do have a heal. Smollen's gonna be a problem. Fuck. Is there anything I can do with this?
Destination reached. Autopilot mode disabled.
Double flooded the Thunder. He puts that out. Does he? Oh, buddy. Maybe he doesn't. That'd be cool. That'd be real cool. Alright.
Attention, reporting the target position. Fighter airborne.
Great.
Fighter destroyed.
So we get murder fucked by the small end, right? Like that's what happens here, right? Salem's dead.
Requesting support.
What is this? 10, 20, 30-ish?
All stations, reporting the position of a strategic target.
God, that's terrible.
All stations, concentrate fire on the target.
I don't have skip bombers. So he takes B. Which is kind of a bitch.
Autopilot mode disabled.
So we do actually get resets, but we also eat torps and die. Oh my god, fucking just please. Maybe we get hits there. We do. Slightly not fucked yet.
The ship is on fire.
Kill? Okay.
Destroyer blown up.
Battle.
Potentially not dead yet. Can work on the Stalin. Yeah, there's torps. You live! Toots be tripping?
Provide anti-aircraft fire support.
Do I have a console? I have a PS4. I have a I have a Nintendo Entertainment System, a Super NES.
Anti-aircraft fire support.
Ah, dude. Whether you live or die does not change the outcome of this match. I'm sorry, bruh. I have an NES, a Super NES.
Fire support.
There you go. We'll yeet that dude. There, he just got yeeted. Go for the Stalin?
Problem solved, sir.
Don't have to. Nice. Maybe one torp, maybe. It's not gonna be a lot. We got one. Dive in. Thankfully the Thunder doesn't have a shitload of flak. I may not have aimed far enough because these torps are actually kind of slow. But he's maneuvering harshly.
Autopilot mode disabled.
So he's actually bleeding
Autopilot
speed because
mode
of how much
enabled.
he's maneuvering. So no, they do actually catch. What else? What else do I have? A Sega Genesis. I think I have a PlayStation 2. And then a PlayStation 4. I had an Xbox until it died. Wah wah.
Our victory is in sight.
Thunder might live. Could be cool. Yeah, he lived. Nice. Those latch? Oh, they did. Nice. Plus some turning, which is also cute. I guess technically we don't have anything to shoot, so we'll just come back here and do this. I will admit I'm a little confused as to why he dropped a fighter. To keep me spotted? I don't know. Would I consider doing some streams working up the Legends CV lines on console? Would be interested to see how you rocked the console weaker versions of CVs. Well, I've never played it, so I'd have no idea if I'd be good or not. Also, I do hear that the AA on the console version is like fucking brutal, so I really don't know how that would go. I heard something like the Mighty Jingles was laughing about it, saying that the most damage a CV is going to do is if it rams somebody. Some people believe you get through AA better if you drop fighters. Fighters can split flak, which is something that I only recently learned. So half the flak will be diverted off to the fighters until they're dead. So there is that. But in terms of continuous damage, no, you're just going to receive the same amount of continuous damage. But fighter does split flak until the fighters are dead, which probably won't be very long because fighters don't have a lot of health, especially if they eat flak. Essentially the same, but no rockets. AA is getting nerfed next week, the dev said. Okay, well, I mean, that would make sense because everything I heard was that it was like fucking crazy. Hello, Quizen. MVR can get like 28,000 AP rockets on light cruisers. MVR can get like 20,000 double or higher citadels on bombers. The MVR has the potential to do like 26,000 citadel damage, but that also involves it hitting its target. And the bombers got nerfed to where it's pretty brutal. So, is any CV OP apart from the FDR? No, not. I don't believe so, no. Do I like this one? I do enjoy the ship. She has strengths and weaknesses, which is what she should have. I do enjoy the ship, though. So, I can recommend playing the ship. Hey, Zorn. AA gets easier as you go higher in tiers. Interesting. Can the FDR actually be considered OP? It has a lot of drawbacks from what you've seen. It does have a lot of drawbacks, but it has a lot of health. And you have to, don't tell the boss. The FDR has to be dealt with. So I made an example to try to explain it to somebody. The FDR is like, if you're watching 3 children, and there's one child that just won't shut the fuck up. They're grabbing stuff, they're like, they want to play with you, they want to talk to you, they want this, they want that, they want everything, they want it all the time, like they just, they want attention, right? And if you stop paying attention to them to deal with one of the other kids or to deal with something else for a moment, maybe they just get pissed and they start breaking shit. Well, that's kind of what the FDR does. If you don't pay attention to the FDR, it starts running around breaking shit. Now, ideally, if the other kids were responsible enough that they could kind of take care of themselves and maybe look out for this other kid and make sure they don't break stuff, well, that'd be fucking great. But unfortunately, the CV nanny is often tasked with dealing with the dumbass kid that's running around breaking shit because nobody else has an idea of how to even attempt to stop said kid. Is it possible? Sure, absolutely. You can use overlapping AA. You could have some semblance of an AA spec if you know you're going into an FDR heavy situation. But it just doesn't always happen, which means it usually comes down to the CV nanny. So, is what it is, man. So it's very, very influential in terms of that. I think we go for the Petro. Although the Yoshino would be good, but the Petro has radar, so I think we go for the Petro. Although there's a Holland now, so that like totally fucks everything up. Because that's what Hollands do. Whatever. We'll lose all those planes. Yep. So that's 12 planes fucking gone. Because there was a Holland. Good news is the Holland wasn't going for B, so we could potentially harass the Yoshino and get resets. Amazing example. Well, it did seem to work. So, here's the case of a Holland that was not capping and was sticking with his team, but he supported his team and surprise motherfucker murdered down 12 of my planes, which takes approximately 12 minutes to get back. So, I have to say that the Holland was critically effective in that position, doing what they just did. At least in terms of neutering my ass. The heal should have popped it a little earlier. You get resets there, probably with 2 torps, maybe 3. Dispersion's kind of shit, so maybe not, but we should get a few. Cool. Not exactly sure how that one goes down, but if we get resets there, that would be cool. Just saying. We got 1. So we took C before they did, which is cool. Petra's gonna be a problem. Don't know where the Holland is. That's pretty scary. Please don't get murdered. They're starting to murder him. That's no bueno. I think we catch him there. I think we catch him there. I think we catch him there, but I don't know how this works. Yes, we just caught him. And their planes are taking a few seconds to latch to ours, which means ours get to shoot him down before his don't shoot down mine. And because of the fuck you island, we don't get to skip here, so we just get to throw the shit the old-fashioned way. Well, it did kind of work out okay. I can't throw away planes here. I can't risk this shit. I cannot do that. It's not allowed. Not allowed. Here's what I will do. I will drop some rear spotting. Because the FDR, theoretically, if the Yamato could, like, just nail that shot, this dude's fucking gone. But we have to work on the Yoshino, because this stuff is too much. And losing those 12 bombers, I mean, that completely, like, dunked us. That was extremely fucking brutal is what that was. I don't have attack lines in on this. I think I just have to stay on the Yoshino. Fuck, man. We lost so many planes on that first strike. So I thought the Holland would be over there. And then all of a sudden it's, oh fuck, it's a Holland. And everything got worse. 2 torps, maybe 3. Maybe 4. Oh, just 3. 3 still good. 3 still good. Okay. A whole bunch of stuff over there. We are against a FDR that's working on a Yamato, so we really need to deal with that. Although the FDR is about to work on us. We really need to deal with that too. Or maybe he's not. Interesting. Okay, I'm cool with that. Please save this guy.
Attention, support that target.
Does that stick? Oh, I hope it does. Okay. Like, anything we can do to make something happen over there, it's gonna be extremely fucking cool. Why are you just... Why? What are you... Why? Okay. You do you, buddy. You do you, buddy. I'm actually gonna have to bail on... Son of a bitch. Well, I think we lose this match because we don't have a way to take this. Hard turn to get out. We got a bomb. One is good. That might be a kill. Please be a kill. Please be a kill. Please? Fucking seriously.
All stations, concentrate fire on the
Kill
target.
the goddamn Yoshino. Jesus. Fuck. Well, we lost the smole or whatever. These guys are gonna get picked off, so it doesn't even matter. Thunderer shells? Whiff. It's nice. It's a radar minnow. Interesting. Petro, not me. Come on, minnow. Come on, minnow. Come on, minnow. There we go. Thunderer's just gonna hard turn because that's what Thunderers do. Well, this one seems a little slower, which is useful. Now he's turning. Hard swing off to the left, try to read the turn and come back in. 2 torps. Preferably more. Turns back into the torps. Okay. Two torps. Have to keep working the Thunderer angle because there's just no other options. Holland against Yamato. He's fucked. I mean, there's no way to win this. Hi, Sconce, what's good? Hey there, Mike Dog. Is it worth pre-dropping on the scouting run? Can you ever see getting a double drop off in the beginning? Sure. If that Holland was not there, I could have gotten a double drop off, but the Holland was, so... Granted, if I had pre-dropped, been more safe about it, per se. Please don't die. We lose another one. Okay, we lost 3 for that, so that's cool. I don't have any ability to attack this shit. Good night, Wolf's wet paws. But I could pre-drop on a scouting run. I just... I didn't assume that the Holland would be in the middle of the map. So his position worked out very well for him. Worked out extremely well. Minotaur has to take take Bravo. Because we just got totally dumpstered today. Might get 2 torps there, maybe. Lose some planes. 2 torp? No, 1 torp. Oh, we shot a plane down, that's what it was. Come on. Sure.
Fighter airborne.
So I turn into the torps, wouldn't that be cool? Do have enhanced reaction, so this might actually go less well than he's expecting, although it would have been better if I turned in, because it would have forced him to take more time on the attack. Alright, well, he loses a bunch of planes, but we're going to lose a bunch of health. It's okay, shit happens. He dies. Good.
Autopilot.
Fighter airborne.
Alright, well. We got hurt a little
We're
bit.
taking on water quickly.
Can torp the Petro. We have a Petropavlovsk? Where the fuck did that come from? You mean one of our ships got out?
Autopilot mode enabled.
This is news to me. Minotaur plus Petro, that amount of AA does not suck. We can work on the Petro here. Holland is probably chasing us, because I mean it's a Holland. What the hell else is he gonna do? Cool. Not detected, so theoretically the Holland might not be up our ass. I probably needed to lead more. We did miss one. And because of the island, I don't get a clean drop on this. So we'll have to go for the island drop instead. Come on. Fail.
Problem solved, sir.
No joy. It's the Holland once again. Surprise motherfucker and stuff. Petro's dead. Minotaur's the only one that seemed to be
Destination
making
reached.
shit happen.
Autopilot mode disabled. Autopilot mode enabled.
Light the Petro. For what it's worth. 1 and 4.
You are the last hope.
That's some hits. I mean, it's not like there's a lot of options here, really. That'll latch.
Fighter airborne.
Daka. Pull that over there, so at least we're hard turning, right? Daka some more. Yeah, it doesn't even matter. Still get his drop off.
Autopilot mode disabled.
The ship is on fire.
Have some torps for that, I guess. Can I do a Shikaku next? I can't play Shikaku in ranked. Ranked is tier 10 only.
Autopilot mode enabled.
Oh, there we go. Don't really want to see a CV saving their star in tier 10. Tier 10 experience gain is not that great. For CVs anyway. Base XP? Alright, cool. Gotta love the 50 mil deck. It is a weakness. Had a guy in Holland sinking tier 8 ship saying he was the best. He was so proud that his Lexington planes could not do anything. Well, at least he was having fun. You know, when so many people are thinking that planes never die and shit. In terms of tier 10 ranked, I assume, CVs. Where do I rank the Max Immelmann? Capable. FDR is strong, assuming your team shows up. If your team doesn't show up, the FDR is not strong. It's just what it is. You can kill stuff, but if you can't take positions on the map or do anything, especially if there's a lot of DDs, it's kind of a bitch. So FDR is strong on the condition that your team does not suck. Or at least that you have a front line, say. Other than that, Midway, Hakuryu, solid choices. Be willing to say that the Immelmann is a fairly solid choice. It does seem to be a bit conditional, but I think it's fairly solid. I mean, I've been able to approach situations and work on things while having not the best destroyer interaction per se, but I mean, I have the ability to interact with a destroyer. It's just, it's going to be on the destroyer's terms unless they're engaged in a fight and I can try to add in. Which is similar to what the Richthofen can do, but this has much more threat. Because theoretically, we could land 2 or 3 bombs, maybe even 4 bombs, and just like straight up bitch slap a DD for 10 to 12k. Assuming, again, that the DD is busy with somebody else, spotted, and staying broadside to us. So I would probably rank the Immelmann up there with the Midway Hakuryu at the moment. The Richthofen is good, but the bombs are not dependable. So if you load into a match with 2 or 3 battleships, that may be a problem. You may not have the damage to be able to scratch the battleships in a way that the enemy CV can hurt your battleships, which means that they may out-health you and then just walk forward and run you guys down because they have big unkillable giant ships. And the MVR sucks against destroyers, but you're extremely good against cruisers you can Citadel. Extremely good. And then there's the Audacious, which is a capable CV, but she's dependent on having stuff that she can pen, which is not something you can guarantee. She's not a bad CV at all, but if you're against, you know, some Ohios and some Thunderers, you can rip some shit up. If you're against some Salems and some Woosters or something, I mean, you can rip some shit up, or like Nevskis or something. Stuff you can pen, you can hurt. But again, kind of like with the Germans, it's ship specific. If you get a ship combination or a ship type that you can't really affect, well, then you're just kind of stuck. So I do think that the Richthofen is slightly ahead of the Audacious in terms of it's very accurate, so it can do things. And it's the Audacious is not weak. She's just very conditional. So tier 10 tech tree, IGN and US are still the best choice. The US is going to have the best ability to affect destroyers. And when you're getting, for instance, I'm in Gold League, when you're in a situation where you've got 3 destroyers, they've got 3 destroyers, and the Super Unicum and the destroyers on their team, that Super Unicum probably kills 2 of yours. So, fuck. Then your front line gets overrun and you just die, because the team with destroyers usually wins. Midway at least gives you something to interact with that and try to salvage the front line. The Hakuryu has rockets, but they're not dependable, which is a little rough. Isn't Audacious pretty strong meta in ranked right now, since you always have at least 2 Thunderers on your team? And then all you do is farm fire damage. Audacious can be strong if you can pen things. So I actually took Audacious in the previous ranked season that had CVs in it. I dicked around with the Audacious for a little bit because there were lots of Montanas, Ohios, Thunderers. And I ripped about 70 to 80,000 health out of an Ohio in under 3 minutes. So like I had FDR levels of damage into an Ohio using carpet bombers that the Ohio just had to like hide behind an island and just shit himself while slowly healing back up for at least 5 minutes. But then I'm down to rockets and torps, and the rockets and torps can be kind of conditional. What's your squadron of choice for cruisers? On what? Guess you can update your CV builds on your Discord. Found there's still the old captain skills. Yes, I considered running through and doing updates for every single ship. And halfway through that, I just got fucking pissed. So, for instance, if you go onto my YouTube, I'll just show you here. If you go onto the YouTube and you search Commander, German Commanders, German CV Commander Skills, IJN CV Commander Skills, British, US. So they're all right there. It's going to talk you through what the skills do, what the skills jump out for the nation, and try to hit on like maybe a premium or two that are in the line that maybe call out attention or something. So rather than give you, this is the God build, do this and win. I mean, there's a lot of options with the commander tree, right? So I didn't just want to like be here, do this. I figured it'd be much better to just give you some information and then you can make the decision. But there's some stuff that's extremely basic, like more, faster, healthier. It's a base 9-point build for any CV. Obviously we've changed that, but again, you know, do this at your own risk. Make an informed decision. Don't just like fuck around. The first 9 points are going to be helpful to any CV driver, especially somebody who's still figuring shit out. What is your squadron of choice for cruisers on a Japanese CV? Japanese AP bombs are tight enough that you can bomb cruisers. Japanese torps are tight enough and fast enough that you can torp cruisers. Japanese rockets have enough pen that you can pen cruisers. So all three are useful. Torpedoes are going to be the strongest amount of damage because you drop, turn around, drop, turn around, drop, turn around, drop, turn around, assuming that the AA isn't just like ripping you apart. But bombs are also excellent if the cruiser is not running around in circles and shit. You know, if he's not open water, just running this way and that. Yes, I saw the Whisper WoW Starlord. If you give me a time that works for you, that would be good. Usually Saturdays I spend time looking through the streams from the week, finding games that didn't suck so I can throw them up on YouTube, finding lessons or little things that I, you know, talked on or whatever. Do I think flak reduction is a good skill in the Kaga? Sure, if you hit flak. If you don't, no. If you do, yes. It's purely based on your playstyle. If you eat a lot of flak, get the anti-flak skill. If you don't, don't. Kaga in general has lots and lots of planes, so it really comes down to how much are you losing to flak. If you're losing too much, then take the anti-flak skill. I mean, it sounds silly to put it that way. It sounds like I'm just, you know, whatever, I'm not gonna answer your question, haha, get fucked. But realistically, that's what it comes down to. Everybody plays different. Everybody's got strengths and weaknesses, and if you happen to eat flak, well, that's something that, maybe we get one. We did. It's cool. This is a Hayate. So the Stalin AA is not gonna be too fun, but I think we can come in on the Kleber. Chipped another little bit off of them. It's fine. Can work on the Stalingrad, I think. Try and work on this stuff over here. Realistically, I probably stay on the Kleber. I think that's actually what I do. I think I stay on the Kleber. Roosevelt's out with rocket planes. Rocket planes are pretty weak in general, so I don't have to worry about that. Get the anti-flak if you're an average player. No, it's not about being average or not average. It's about, is flak constantly costing you planes? If it is, get the anti-flak talent. If it's not, then don't. It's something that you can get away without not, or you can get away with not having it. But, you know, could be an issue. Does anybody give a shit about this guy? Anybody at all? Could work on the Stalingrad, maybe? Can I fucking turn or no? I think I can. Nope, nope. Cool. Come on. I have an 8-second reset time. Please, guys, please. You gotta make something happen here, folks. I don't care who's doing it or why. I just need you to do the thing. Come on. Cool. 3,600 on a DD is a significant hit. Cool. He ain't dead. He took one cap. Now he's about to take another cap. Still not dead. Still not able to be dealt with. So 3,600 is a significant hit that significantly got 2 caps of ours lost. So gonna need more than that. All right. No, could work on the Venezia, but like. All right. Well, at least we stopped him from taking the center cap, right? So the problem with this line is there's a lot of up-down dispersion. As you can see, there's a whole bunch of back and forth kind of stuff going on. So like trying to bingo this dude is extremely hard. Z is dead. I don't know what the Shima's doing. Petro's covering the Montana, which is cool. Looks like they've lost a fair amount of planes. They probably get 1 drop and then have to bail. Yeah, I love you too. I think I have to go for the Thunderer. We're gonna try to work on the Thunderer here. Stalingrad could also be an issue. Smolensk is in smoke, which is good. Okay.
Auto.
Have to stay on this. Stuff's gotta happen. We split into 2 pieces and nothing's getting done, so stuff's gotta happen.
Problem solved, sir.
Stalingrad wide is especially terrifying. But I mean, currently the Thunderer is hurt, so we have to stay on this. He's just gonna turn in on the islands. We're not gonna be able to get any damage. Nope, that's gone. I guess I have to refighter this while I'm here. At least he's not getting very much. Stalin starts shooting into us. Or potentially the bombers do. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Fuck. I don't have time to fly back with this crap.
Fighter airborne.
Come on, come on. Okay, Shima has not used torps. Ayate's respotted. Probably bomb this guy over the island. Please hit. A 1 hit. That's something. Petro takes a shot. Holland is in a fight with the Hayate. Do I bomb the Hayate? I do. Maybe 1? No. Shima probably clocks the Thunder. We can work on the Stalingrad.
Destination reached.
Hayate is down.
Autopilot mode disabled.
Shima gets the Thunderer. Alright, we lost the Holland. Okay, which is over there. That's not a shock. Shimakaze can probably smoke and stuff. Which means we get to get murdered by the Shimakaze. Or sorry, by the Stalingrad for a while. Fun. Yeah, so we eat shit from the Stalin for the next several minutes is what happens here. Yeah, so this will be a fun gasm. Although the Smol might be able to help, which could be cool. He's smoked. Please live. Please live. Okay. Double fired the Stalin. We have to keep retreating. He's just gonna pin us up against the wall. Stalin's not shooting at us. Fighter was poorly placed. Oh, we're using skip bombers? Okay. Sure. Thought I was using torps. Fire. Loot. Feel kind of like a boxer, you know, coming in, hitting like this, like that, whatever. Dude's turning this way and that, trying to deal with the stuff. Pop the heal. Swing off to the left. We're gonna curl around, try and come back in.
Our victory is in sight.
Got a flood. That probably sticks, right?
Destination reached. Autopilot mode disabled.
Turning back in, but that means he's turning into torps, right? Kind of. Floods need actual damage. Actual damage on the enemy. Very important. Fire is also good. Fires work too. Things that make the enemy be dead. That's what we're looking for. Goes down to fire. Good. Venezia FDR. We do have the ship advantage, which is good. But yes, WoW Starlord, definitely send me a time that's gonna work for you. Like afternoon, late night, whatever you want is fine, because I don't work tomorrow. But I just need a time, if you're still here.
Autopilot mode enabled.
I feel like we're doing pretty okay. Got 3 fighters left. Venezia is down, kicking. Just drop that as a little good faith kind of thing. So I don't get multi-drops on the FDR unless I'm trying to do some really artistic 6-kilometer drops, which I'm not gonna do. I'm just gonna go for the tried and true drop in front of the dude's nose and bloody it. Those might hit. They did. See if we can drop a little fighter here, keep him lit.
Fighter airborne.
You're probably going to be playing CV for your clan in the next clan battle season. You think anti-flak is required since everyone's going to be kitted out for AA. Anti-flak is going to be a good choice in a clan battle situation because you want to reduce random. Nobody expects to eat flak. Nobody wants to eat flak, but it's going to happen. You're going to get hit. So when you do get hit, you're minimizing the random. You're minimizing how much that's going to surprise you or how many resources it's going to rip out of your skull. Theoretically, if it's defensive fire flak, it's still going to murder your stuff even with a single hit. So yes, anti-flak would be great for like a competitive clan battle kind of thing where your resources are really important and you can't spare it. So that'll buffer some of the random.